Hey everyone! Welcome to part 3 of my Shipwrecked 64 Let's Play series. Last time we tried out the 1997 version of the game and explored it a little bit. But there were like a bunch of locked doors, or bars, locked by code panels that we couldn't access, so let's check that out. Alright, let's get into it. We have the continue option. That wasn't there before. Anything new here? No. Let's see, where does that put us? We're back at the beach. Let's check out the pool again. Which is where basically Olivia's room was. No, this is the wrong way. Oh yeah, as I've mentioned before, I'm gonna do the codes now. I did not solve these on my own. This is supposed to be like a community effort, the deciphering and code solving. They're very, maybe I'm just stupid, but they're very complicated, in my opinion. So, I did look up a guide for this, or I am gonna look up a guide for this. But apart from, like, looking up the solution for these codes, I'm not gonna spoil myself. This is completely blind now. This is all new content for me that we're about to witness. Okay. So yeah, here it says code is ECDC. And then when we interact with this thing, it plays a tune. So the game, I should shout out the walkthrough I'm using for this. It's the Steam guide made by someone. What are they called? They're called I'm Beginning to Get the Picture. That's the Steam user who made this guide. So this like code, this is a Mozart cipher, the game calls it, and to solve it we must take this key ECDC, take the music notes of the same letter in the song that just played and count each of them. Which would make the code 3777. Yeah, I would have never figured that out on my own. I'm not good with, like, music, sheet music and stuff. But that's what we gotta do. So let's go back to the code panel and see what awaits us behind. I have no idea what we're gonna find. I am very excited. So it's 3777. There we go. This area reminds me of these like liminal space pool landscape pictures. I don't remember the artist that made them, but they're pretty cool. And this is like a little reminiscent of that. Okay, we gotta do some platforming here. No problem. Get up there, Bucky. Get up there. Come on. There we go. Ah. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. Okay, where are we now? There's Olive. There's Olive standing in front of her mural. Bucky Beaver, where are we? The smell's atrocious. We should leave. We should save. Yeah. Oh, this does not bode well. We don't gotta walk back. You can open the menu and hit respawn. And we'll be on our merry way. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is terrifying. It says the pool. It says the diner. It says the dam. So these are again shortcuts to the other areas, I think. Oh, okay, this leads here. We saw this place from the diner, behind the bars. Let's see where this leads. Oh. I haven't seen this part of the dam. I guess these will become shortcuts later. Oh, hey. It's me. It's me on the screen again. 15. Oh, are these on a timer? Okay. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with that. We can just go through here. Can you please listen to me? My friends are in danger. And you think now's a good time to explore this dump? Hit the respawn button. Use your damn head, idiot. I'm sorry, Bucky. Oh, he looks distraught now. His smile and optimism gone. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure how to get this code. Maybe before we go here, we should enter all the other codes in the other areas. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we can look up the solution if all else fails. Okay, let's get back. The music here has changed too. It's like slightly off key. Okay, we can just take these shortcuts. But yeah, Bucky being so distraught is making me worried for what's about to come. Okay, we're back at the art gallery. Let's see here. Also, let's save. Where was the locked door? There it is. I think this has something to do with colors, because there's like lots of different color gradient pictures and stuff. So this is what the game calls a Picasso cipher. We must associate the colors with the numbers. I assume the numbers... Let's see, oh wait, maybe I can solve this on my own actually. So there's like flags here. There's red, blue, blue, and green. Is it really that simple? Because there's a blue 3. There's a green 9. And there's a red 8. Is it that simple? Can I actually do this, or am I a dummy? So the red was 8, that's a 3. So it should be 8, 3, 3, 9, right? Let's try that. 8, 3, 3, 9. That is correct! Alright. But there's another one. There's another one. there's another one. Is it just 8? Oh, it is. Okay. Hey, I actually solved this on my own. Ain't that great? That is so much simpler than the fucking music one.
Which then proceeded to leap off the page. Utilizing real photographs of Rex's room, and with Rex himself being a character in the short, a foil to the lack of protagonist, this show ended up selling out immediately, as folks were interested in the stunning mix of real life and animation. Rex would produce more films of the same nature, until eventually he was approached by a company who offered him the deal of a lifetime.
Is this like a lore dump we're hearing?
This deal led to him selling off his character, as he was so quick to sign on, he didn't read very heavily into what he was signing into. To remedy this, he began to work on a replacement, and that is when Bucky Beaver and his friends were born. The popularity of Bucky not only went on to exceed Blonde, but Bucky
What are they
went on to
talking
be
about?
one of the most recognizable cartoon characters in the late 60s, and his popularity only continued to skyrocket up until the 1990s. Somewhere in the 1980s, however, Bucky would go on to outlive his own creator, as Rex unfortunately had passed away due to unknown circumstances. Bucky, however, was more alive than ever, and as more characters joined the roster, like the bubbly Olive
Talking about
to the cowardly Walter
a
Walker,
Bucky
and
animation.
the snappy Giovanni Goose, Bucky and the Broadside Animation Company as a whole only became a big
Broadside Animation Company.
Studio Grounds was a theme park that was made in honor of Rex.
Studio
As
Grounds.
a kid, he
I think
always
we've read
enjoyed
that.
theme parks. There was a merry-go-round at a local fair he would ride many times over in a day. The idea of Studio Grounds originally came into conception.
Let's just stick around and listen to this.
Broadside Beach was created. This was the predecessor to Studio Grounds, and while it brought in great success and happy memories to many children and adults around the world, the travel to an island through a cruise ship was enough to turn away many potential visitors.
Okay, I guess that's it. So Bucky is a character. If I heard that correctly, it was a little hard to make out. Ugh, what's with the lighting? Oh. Bucky is a character that has existed since the 60s. His Walt Disney-like creator has died. And there is a theme park based around Bucky and his friends called Studio Grounds. That's what I could make out from that. And it's made by like Broadside Animation. I ran backwards. Oi! This is terrifying. Oh, who's this? Who's this cute character? It's a sketch of a rabbit. This is Blood, Rex's first creation. Rex? Keep moving. Okay, I think Rex is the creator of Bucky. I think I heard that name mentioned. Yeah, they just said that. It's a rabbit that Rex drew. Frontier Street Museum, presented by Cockware Games. Hey, buddy. Hey, Waffletail. What brings you down here? Meeting your maker, I'm guessing. Nice. Are we gonna meet Rex? Oh, this is a Steamboat Willie reference. It's a snippet of a cartoon. Bucky's redesign. Midway through Bucky's lifespan, a redesign was in order. Huh. Who's that? It's a photo of a man. This is Rex. Rex was the founder of Broadside Animation. Rest, Rex. You've earned it. Ugh. Okay, Bucky is not happy about learning all these things. Bucky Beaver in Grave Mistake. That looks kinda terrifying. It's a title card of a cartoon. Grave Mistake. Rex's first cartoon to feature Bucky. In it, Bucky gets buried alive and tries escaping. That's kind of fucked. I wish I could be buried too. God, Bucky's getting existential on us. I don't like this. Where's my chipper friend? But yeah, I mean, like back in the like 60s and like even earlier, like in the 30s and 20s even, I think. Like a lot of these early like black and white animations, they weren't necessarily meant for kids. A lot of them were like kind of adult. So this is like actually like believable that Rex would make like kind of a morbid thing as his first cartoon. It's a title card of a cartoon. Construction Destruction. This cartoon had Bucky working on a dam. This didn't go well, however. What? Oh, there's a Super Mario pipe. Let's go inside. What's going on? Wait, is this like a bin? Is this like a hiding spot? I don't like this. I don't like this. I feel like something's gonna chase us soon. If there's like hiding spots now. What's happening? Oh, that's in the diner. Where was that exactly?
A man named Rex was brought into the world.
Where was
Born into
that?
a family that was relatively poor, he always strived to create. As a kid, he always
I'm excited. All of this is like completely new to me. I'm like really excited to discover this together with y'all. Let's go back to the diner. Let's save also. Yeah, I don't think that was the gate to like the shortcut thingy that just opened. Where was it? No, this just leads back. Oh, it was. Okay. It was that shortcut. So that leads us back here again. I guess we'll have to open all of these, and then perhaps something will happen. Okay, so let's go to the dam then. I think the shortest way is probably through here. No, not really. Where would the shortest way be? I think back to the gallery. There's like a door that leads to the great like grasslands area that serves as like a shortcut. Yeah, this one. Alright. Only the dam is left. I still remember the code key for that one was code is RXBC. Hate mark. Ugh. Yeah, we have to go here. And then at the part where it's like jittering, we have to go into that right here. Oh. And there's gonna be a code panel here. Okay, how do we solve this? I'm gonna look this one up because I'm completely stumped. This puzzle is known in the game as a Shakespeare cipher. Listen to the letters in the key. What key? Apparently there's supposed to be like an audio tape thingy, but I'm not sure where it is. I don't want to go back, so let's just check this out. The code is 6224. And that gets us here. We're on top of it all. There's another switch. What does this switch... Okay. He's moving automatically. I'm not doing anything. Oh. Those are the obelisks. Those are the obelisks that were described on the note on the wall. The 3 obelisks that rose out of the sea as a song was playing. That's that. Holy shit. Oh, and there's like entrances there. Also, what the fuck is that thing up there? What is that? I can't get up there. This is something. There's the wolves. Oh, this is so fucking cool. Oops. Okay, we just need to get up there. Yeah, that's easy enough. Then we need to jump from obelisk to obelisk, I guess. Yeah, that's also what's depicted in the picture in the main menu. It's the 3 obelisks rising out of the sea. That's the same that's depicted in that. And it's noted Liz B, who's the one who like saw this happen. Let's go into the ground door. There's a waterfall. Bucky still looks very concerned. Okay, is this one of those never-ending staircases? No. Okay, we can't go in there. Oh yeah, we've seen this place from the other side. Yeah, from here. We gotta remove those bars. Cockware Games, that's their logo. That's Stumpler and... That's a silhouette of Stumpler and I think Chief Wolf? Or like maybe another wolf? There's Bucky and Olive, I think? Yeah, I think this is Chief Wolf. Is there gonna be anything on the monitor? What does it say down there? Silver tech. Oh! Alright. Okay. I assume this will have opened this. It did. I like these arrows pointing back as if to tell me to leave. Okay, what do we need to do here now, though? I am not sure. These are all counting down. Wait. There's something appearing on the screen as the buttons are counting down. 9, 2, 3. 4, 9, 2, 3. Could that be it? Let's try that. 4, 9, 2, 3. That's correct. Hey, Mr. Wolf. Hey, Bucky. What are you doing here? You've got friends to save. Go do that. Hi. What brings you here? Are you lost? You should get back into place. Okay. Cockware Games. What does this say? Oh! Oh! This has opened, This has opened a thing. This has opened another thing on my browser. Hang on. Alright, this is the browser window I just opened. It's the official site for Cockware Games. Let me zoom in a little bit. There was also some, like, music playing. Like the title music. No, like some music from the game. But now it is quieted down. Okay, let me read this for you. We are Cockware. Cockware Games was originally an idea that 3 friends out of Silicon Valley had one night. Founded by Connor Thomas, Elizabeth Baker, and Harry Waters. We are a collective of fans of the new and thriving world of gaming, and we put innovation at the forefront. With our first ever demo of the game Plunder Cover being a hit with crowds over at local conventions in 1995, and the thriving partnership with the Broadside Animation Company leading to the creation of the magnificent Shipwrecked, we won't hold back on getting our hands dirty with game development. Also, they wrote Magnificent? I wonder if that's intentional. After all, that's where the name comes from. Every cog in a machine has to be working together to create a meaningful result. We here at Cockware are in it for the players, and for moving forward. We've dabbled very heavily into 3-dimensional graphics, working with top-of-the-industry professionals to create worlds with depth, color, and life. While we make games that are bright and friendly, you're not getting a squeaky clean experience if you play a game from Cockware. Instances of adult humor and some edge to our games are all present. We believe that games should not be designated to a single demographic, but rather shared among many demographics. We don't make kids games, but we also don't make adult games either. Think of us as a fine line in the middle. Let's keep innovation at the forefront. We can make some amazing things together. Then there's a little blurb on the side here. Did you know the game engine used to create our games is called Unreal Engine? It's the same program used to create the shooter game by the same name, Unreal. It was licensed to us by Epic Games, but it's soon to release to the public. And then there's Shipwrecked. Shipwrecked is a game developed by us at Cockware, partnered with the Broadside Animation Studio. Bucky and his friends need your help. After a sudden crash during a routine fishing trip, Bucky ends up on a mysterious island where his friends appear to be apprehended by a pack of wolves for disturbing the peace. Embark on a puzzle-based adventure as Bucky wanders the vast island of Nulla Terra, helping his friends work off the damages, fix your boat, and get back home. Made for the new Nintendo 64 console and powered by Unreal, Shipwrecked is a game that puts you into the shoes of Bucky's imaginary friend, as you must help guide him back to his homeland, and maybe meet some friends on the island along the way. With a fun puzzle-based gameplay structure, many endings, and dynamic gameplay, you'll never wind up with the same playthrough twice. This game would not be possible without the wonderful partnership between us at Cockware and Broadside Animation, who helped fund the development of this game, as well as providing reference photos and even making a full commercial for our game. Bucky sends his regards. Copyright 1999 Cockware Games. Alright. Interesting, getting some background information on the game in the studio. Let's press onward. It's a note from Cockware. Whoa there! This room is designated to staff only. Feel free to hit respawn. Connor, Cockware Games. Yeah, I'm sorry, but we've come too far. We have come way too far for that. It's a note from Cockware. If you really want to go down there, well, then feel free. Just be warned. Connor, Cockware Games. I don't like where this is going. Fredo. Stop. Stop now. We've come too far to stop now. We've come way too far. None of this is making any sense. I wanna go back to the island. I wanna go back home. Is that not where you're playing? Oh, he's angry at us now. Look, we can do this, but whatever happens, that's on you. Am I clear? Good. But Bucky, we're friends. The label says PK Jujb. I wonder if this is like a language we can decipher.
It hit her before she even knew it was coming. It started with loud screaming, reduced over time to mere croaks. Any will to swim away slowly drained away as she sunk down further into the water, polluting its natural color. The rodent stood a few feet away, watching the effects of his actions, and only began to walk away when she stopped struggling.
That was describing Olive's death that we saw. Oh good, some light. We'll need it. Oh, we're getting a candle now. It says... Should I write this down? Should I write this down? I mean, I guess I'll have the video footage. Let's see here. There's blood. There's strange trees. There's a hut. No turning back now. No turning back now. The menu text has changed. Wait, that should us help. That should us help decipher the codes we've seen, because we can now just replace the letters. I'm gonna make a screenshot of that. Okay, I think this is respawn. Oh, we'll worry about that when it comes up. I'm just gonna rewatch the footage to decipher this. There was like some static sound over here. Oh. Maybe it was just my imagination. Let's press on. Uh-oh. They're lying. Look me in the eye. And tell me. Okay. I guess we can hide in these. Why would we have to hide in these? It's also like horror game lighting now. Follow. Oh god. I'm so fucking terrified. What is this? A helping nub. Okay. It's on a computer. Who's gonna bet this is gonna open another browser window? Here we go. It did. Oh wait, can you... I think you can already see us. A Helping Nub by Stumbler and Wolf. Alright. Let's check this out. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. A Helping Nub by Stumbler and Wolf. About the authors. Stumbler O'Hare. Stumbler O'Hare is a rabbit and an artist at heart. Growing up, he had been a massive fan of arts of many different forms. In the process, he began to experiment with art on his very own. He took up painting as his favorite form of artwork. He had painted lots of artwork, some of which would even be hung up in the Nulla Terra Theater. One day, however, Stumbler was hit with a life-changing event, which had left him without arms. A rabid wolf had attacked him, and while he did get away, he had to live his life without hands at all. However, he is still an amazing artist at heart. Stumbler will be responsible for the drawings in this guide. Chief Wolf. Chief Wolf has dedicated his entire life to helping his fellow wolves who live on Nulla Terra, much like himself. He lives in the outskirts, and typically is found guarding the island, keeping it away from harm. He's responsible for the capture of Bucky, Walter, Olive, and Giovanni, and he wants nothing more than to help his fellow citizens. Wolf will be responsible for all of the writing and research portrayed in this document. Where am I? Layer 3 is where you are right now. As you may know, the island is split into layers. For instance, Layer 1 is the island, outskirts, and any attached missions. Layer 2 consists of a pool, a diner, and a waterway. We already crossed Layer 2 then. And now you're in Layer 3, the Land of Darkness. That's okay though. If you come properly prepared, you should be equipped to either venture even further or keep yourself safe. To open the gate to move to the next zone, locate and charge the computers to 3x3. Once it's open, find the gate control and turn it on. Candle. Visual of your candle. The candle is your most important tool in Layer 3. You are completely in the dark, but that's okay, because your candle will light the way. Once you pick it up, you will have it for the rest of your time here. It will light the surrounding areas, keeping you aware of where you're going. Just know, however, when you leave these areas, you will no longer have the candle. You won't lose it. It will come back when you visit next, but if you don't need it, you won't have it. Computer. Silvertech Prime computers. Computers are a very prevalent thing to come across in Layer 3. Silvertech has graciously provided us with these computers, which we have stocked all around the place, as a good way to share information with newcomers like yourself. If you're reading this, either a friend has shared you the link to this, or you found it yourself through a Silvertech Prime computer. Press the big red button on the front when you find the computer and you will be able to learn brand new things about Layer 3. So there's gonna be a lot more browser stuff, I assume. Golden computers, however, will need to be activated with the timer. Once they are on, you will need to find each of them and turn them all on before the timer hits 0. I'll try to leave a map as to where to locate these computers. Dwellers. Oh! The Island Dwellers. Visuals of Olive and Giovanni. I don't like this illustration. Dwellers, also known as starlings, are creatures who live in the darkness of Layer 3. Donning the faces of Bucky's own friends, they will wander around the dark, searching for any unfortunate little beaver who happens to stumble into their path. Awakened when Walter, Giovanni, or Olive are brought down into Layer 3, they will stalk around the dark and eventually make their presence known. You cannot rely on your menu to keep you safe. Look for a barrel and interact with it to hide away. While a Dweller may follow you around in Layer 3, that doesn't mean they won't try to follow you elsewhere. Stay alert. You may not be as safe as you think. If a barrel or any other objects appear to be off or moving, repeatedly hit it until it vanishes. When captured by a Dweller, you will be taken to a small room, akin to that of a prison cell. Little do they know, however, your little rabbit friend knows the code. If you are trapped, the keypad to exit will be 7418. Remember that. If you wind up there, you will need this to escape. Okay, we should note this down. Beaver Scratch. Just kidding. Beaver Scratch is a language that is used by many folks who reside down here in Layer 3. To speak in Beaver Scratch, you will want to, firstly, take your sentence. For instance, I miss having arms. And now once you translate it, you'll get a very simple translation of just like that. I hope you can figure it out from here. I'm an artist, not a teacher. Ha! If you need a sentence translated, feel free to send me a sentence to stumplero'hare@gmail.com. Okay, I'm gonna decipher this on my own. Cipher Guide. So these areas are a little complicated, so I wanted to leave a guide here that helps you translate non-Beaver Scratch codes. For the sake of making this easier to digest, I've given them fun names. So, here they are. Shakespeare Cipher. Oof, this one's a doozy. So you will first need to identify what it is you're trying to get. There will usually be some kind of text saying code is XXXX. Now usually each of those X's would be replaced with a respective letter. From there you will need to listen to audio somewhere and count the times a word begins with the letter. For instance, APFT would be our combination. Let's look for A. It's a wonderful day today, friend. Apparently when it turns to night, the sky turns purple. Amazing, ain't it? That means A would be 4. Now, same logic, let's get P. It's a wonderful day today, friend. Apparently when it turns to night, the sky turns purple. Amazing, ain't it? And there you go, P is 1. That means the first two digits are 4, 1, XX. See? That's why I said it was a doozy. The Mozart cipher. Oh, musicians, this one's for you. Now you'll need to start again by identifying your dataset. You will usually know you've got it when your dataset consists of letters entirely at the start of the alphabet. For instance, D, E, F, G. That's how you know you've got a Mozart code. Now this is similar to the last one, but you will have to count the notes. So if D is played twice in a song, D is 2. Here's a good example. Now that's a lot of Bs. So what if a code was a D, A, B, G? Well, there's one D, one A, and a whole heck of a lot of Bs. That's 8. And now, just one G. That makes our code 1181. Quite the redundant code, but that's okay. And the Picasso cipher. That's right, friends, it's an art-related code, so to say I'm happy is a bit of an understatement. It's my time to shine. So, some of you might know about the art gallery attached to the diner, but if not, here's some photos Wolf took for me on a last visit. Now pay attention to those paintings. See anything off about them? They have numbers. So green means 9, blue means 3, and red means 8. You can use these if you see a sequence of colors in a row. For instance, you walk in and see flags with blue, red, green, blue in that exact order, right? That would be 3893. Now last thing, there's 2 more colors, but they've honestly slipped my mind. If you see them, write them down. You'll need them. There you go. You've done a great job. Keep it going, friend. Hope this helps. Whew, that's a lot of text. Layer 4. There's a gate at the back half of the plaza. Look for it and you'll find it eventually. You gotta get it unlocked using these 2 simple tasks. Task 1. Okay, so you wanna get the gate open. Here's what you gotta do. Step 1. Find the crystals. There's a computer lying around somewhere, and on it is a video that contains your answer. If you've visited the pool, you know what steps to do next. Step 2. Find my tape player. I did record the code for future use, but I forgot it. Look around. There's a tape player somewhere with the workstation code on it, recorded by yours truly. Maybe look for my little home away from home? Seems like a reasonable place to leave it. Note: play far away from Giovanni. He can hear these. Step 3. Start a task. Go to the sky hallway and look for the door with the music note next to it, and press the button to begin. The monitors will instruct you on what to do next. Good luck, Bucky. Task 2. Okay, so you want to get the gate open. Here's what you gotta do. Step 1. Find the batteries. Look for glowing green batteries. There will be one in the office, one in the rooftops, and one in the cave. Step 2. Drop them off. Bring the batteries to the computer in the basement. Drop them into the open box. Step 3. Toodles! You can go now. Be free. Good luck, Bucky. What do I draw? This has nothing to do with layer 3, but as most artists experience at one point or another, I'm dealing with burnout, the creativity killer. Well, this sucks. If you see this, why not toss me a suggestion on something to draw at stumplerohair@gmail.com. I'll gladly draw it. Update 2024 for January 15th. Wow, you guys gave me lots of suggestions. Thank you all. I will be getting them to you soon. I'm not sure if I can take more requests right now, but if you ever want to chat, you can still send me an email. I've made more friends these past weeks than I have in my whole life. Thank you, friends. And thank you, Stumpler and Wolf, for this very useful guide. This is a lot. This is a lot to keep in mind. I'm kind of terrified now. Alright. Alright. This is a lot to take in. I think I'm gonna take a break soon and start by doing the cipher thing and writing down all the information we just got. But let's continue until we find a save point, shall we? There's a bunch of doors we could go into. Damn, this game goes so much deeper than I thought it would. There's so many layers to this. I mean, 4 apparently, at least. Oh, it's opening a YouTube video. It's just easier to just do screen capture and just capture things as they're happening. Who is that? Gary Wilson. That is a weird face. Causes of death? Oh! Olivia Finch was found at the bottom of the lake. Olivia Finn, right outside the cabins at Broadside. Each said it, looked like something out of a horror movie. Yeah, I made a reset trading all the way to the window of Olivia's. That is again, how Olive died. Oh, damn it. I wonder if we'll get like... I wonder if we'll get like another video that shows this in full. That is all we're getting to see. What's that? It's another dead person. We don't get to see their cause of death. We know Olivia's cause of death. Some kind of... needs to submerge before it became... Oh, I sure wish I could read all of this. Oh! Hi! It's our friends. Alright. Very informative. This is just the Cockware Games one. In here. It's another code. Hey, Olivia. Or Olive, rather. The label says CFUKPHQBMCPN.
Alright. Today is August 12th, 1996. We've been given the go-ahead to get back to work on the project. It's been rocky, but we're all getting back into it. Harry's been at his workstation all day, playing through, well, he's been stuck on Olive's level, the coconut one. Apparently, there's been an issue with the chests spawning in. They just appear at random, which is already bad. But then they soon vanish when you get too close. I'm really just not sure. It's very confusing. I'll figure it out soon, though. I'm sure of it. And Liz has been busy as always. She's trying to catch up on the game's artwork. We finally got a finalized design for the wolf guy, mostly changing his proportions, so we can share his animations with other characters if we need to. But yeah, she's killing it, as usual, and on my end, not too much. I'm just chipping away on a little debug map right now, calling it just the Plaza for now, until we can think of a cooler name for it. But
Plaza.
yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna keep recording these. They're very fun, for sure. Alright, see ya!
Didn't this show something else? Shift and tap. Shift and tap. Now open the Steam overlay. Okay. I don't know. Alright, let's get in here. Code is EFG9. Da, 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 da. Okay. That's another Mozart cipher. Gate control. Need the batteries for this one. Okay. I think if I can, I'm gonna go back and stop here and try to decipher some of this. On my own. And then when we'll come back, there's gonna be a lot of puzzle solving. And maybe also getting chased by these dwellers or starlings. Who knows? Thanks for watching part 3 of my Shipwrecked 64 Let's Play series. Until next time, I'm Dizzy. Have a good day. I'll be seeing ya.